Whoa, girl. Whoa, girl. You're okay. Whoa, girl. Seems to affect their respiration, a lot more relaxed. You look at her breathing there, she just diaphragm in and out. A lot more slower and more relaxed.
So the breathing is better already?
Yeah, yeah. And this is the first, just to show you how much they accept the whole body vibration. This is the first time she's been exposed to it. And you can see that there you go, the licking of the lips right there. There's a telltale sign.
Yeah, look, you can look at her face.
Absolutely, she just...
So for the first time, this horse just accepted it like...
You're seeing it, believe it. She's never seen it before. Been out in the pasture, and you notice the respiration here. If you watch her breathing, it becomes much more relaxed. And she's out of the pasture. She's not in her natural environment. This is right out of the pasture, so... Okay, here would be the key now. You got her accepted to the body. Now the trick is going to be, can we get her accepted? So we're going to set it down right in front of her. The whole foot doesn't have to be sitting on it to get the therapeutic effect. Just part of the hoof has to be touching. Oh, girl. Lips.
Yeah.
Right there. That's body language. That's a sign of acceptance and relaxation. Feeling pretty good to her. I can feel the vibration in my right hand all the way up her leg. Oh, girl. You can see her body language though. See the difference in her already? They're licking, that licking. Then what we'll do is, this is a first time application with this horse, and then we'll bring out a horse that's been receiving the therapy for a couple months now, and you'll see what kind of acceptance there is. Staggering. And I just haven't had a horse that hasn't totally accepted it, but then some are a little gun shy at first, but once they receive the benefits and the feel of it, they just have not yet had a horse that didn't like this.
Do you find that after they've done it once, each time you can tell they're looking forward to it?
Yeah, you can tell by their body language there. Yeah, it doesn't even affect. In fact, the next horse will bring out, like say she's been receiving the therapy for like 2 months, and she'll stand there all by herself on it. You don't even have to hold her. Yeah. Definitely better. Still got a ways to go, but a marked improvement. Now, this particular horse is owned by a customer. She's in Western Pleasure Training. She's 18 years old. She suffers from a condition called Cushing's, which is a metabolic disorder when horses get older. And as a result, they have to be on dietary constraints. And one of the signs of Cushing's is a thickened neck, crusty neck, and lack of flexibility in the neck. And this mare's got a big heart, but she's 18 years old, so she's way past middle age, But with this therapy, we've been able to take probably 10 years off of her life, and now she looks and goes around like an 8-year-old. We plan on taking her to a show in the end of this month, a Class A show to compete in Western Pleasure. When she first arrived here, I asked the owner if she had papers to verify her age, because I thought she was more closer to 30 years of age than she was 18. And now, after applying this therapy for the last 2.5 months on a daily basis, this mare has just did a complete turnaround, a complete makeover.
Wow. So how long do you do the therapy each day?
Well, probably 7 to 10 minutes. Not really that much. Very sweet horse, and I think she has some arthritis, which is to be expected at her age. And this whole body vibration technology has just literally transformed her, where when I first started riding her, I was thinking, well, maybe she should be retired. Grandma's just a little too old. But with this therapy, ever since we've applied it, she's coming back, and she wears her ears, meaning her ears are forward when we're working her, which is a sign of contentment and not being aggravated by what's going on behind her. And it's just nothing short of amazing. And this is one of the first horses that I saw the most profound effect, dramatic effect on her. I'll show you as far as her level of acceptance. Oh girl, oh girl, oh girl, come in. And like I say, you don't have to have the whole foot touching, just part of it. The vibration gets all the way through regardless. You can get 5% of the hoof on there. Again, if you notice on the respiration, every horse, one of the telltale signs of relaxation is you'll see an altering of their respiration rate. It becomes much more relaxed and slow and just very calming. See right in through here.
She likes that.
Oh yeah.
Lick her lips.
Oh yeah.
Loving that.
Every single horse that we've used this on has just produced unbelievable transformational physical.
So Scott, when you were you use this on show horses before you show them?
Yep, I take them on the road. Yep, this machine's part of it. Before they go into the competition, I apply this therapy for 10 or 15 minutes, and without question, the horses perform significantly better. And it doesn't matter if they're older or younger. The older ones, you see a more profound effect because their effects of aging are upon them, and plus many years of showing and competing. But yeah, they just it's kind of like my competitive edge without a needle, no steroids, all that stuff's illegal in our business, as at most sports venues, and they drug test very, very diligently in our breed for any kind of misbehavior. And that's why this is so attractive, because you get a really true therapeutic effect from the vibration technology, but yet there's no contraindications, no side effects, negative anyway.
So what does it actually do? Does it make them
It makes them
just more relaxed when they show?
It makes it feel like it brings their elasticity of movement back to them. This mare at 18, she has the elasticity of movement as a 5-year-old right now. And it's all because of this therapy. I think it helps the circulation system, which is paramount importance to a horse, or any living creature for that matter, but it just takes them and loosens them up. I've had horses that were what we call cold back, meaning that when you get on them, they're tight in their back. You might get a little hump in there from discomfort, from whether it be arthritis or some other physical. We apply this therapy on their back for 5-6 minutes. I can get on them, and it's like I ride right off, soft as can be.
So what about, does it help you in your lessons, to maybe calm the horse down? I mean, does it?
Oh, it absolutely does. It quiets them down, and it just makes them nice and relaxed, and makes them they feel good. And when do you perform your best? When you feel good. And and the first horse we had was a half Arabian, half Hackney horse that I own, that lives here, rides and shows, okay? And that's when we really turned the page on the whole body vibration technology. This horse is a very big heart, like 16 years old, has been shown competing for quite over 12 years, maybe 13 years, and we had put this whole body vibration technology to him the very first time, and then she got on and rode the horse in the arena, and oh my God, my jaw still dropped from what I saw that day. He looked as good as he did when he was 3 and 4 years old, and consistently looks that good. So yeah, it's something that we do. I just insist on. This horse I won't ride without her having this therapy applied to her. And once they adjust to it, when she saw the first horse pretty rapid, then this is as hard as it gets, and I can handle this. You don't need a veterinarian, you're not applying drugs, you're not poking with needles, none of those types of things. It's all external. But the main thing with this mare was this neck. Her neck was just so stiff, it was like a steel bar. And we couldn't get her. But with this, we get so much flexibility. She's so much more comfortable working. And when are you the most unhappy? When you're in a state of discomfort.
Yeah.
When are you happiest? When you feel good. It's a simple formula coming from a simple trainer. By this shell called the hoof, but inside, underneath here, is what we call a frog. And when this horse takes a step, each time when he steps with it pumps the blood up into their leg and keeps the circulation going. This machine really stimulates that frog, stimulates the circulation. And circulation, as everyone knows, is the key. Good circulation, good health.
So when a horse is in the stall for an extended period of time, they don't use that.
No,
they're not able to.
That's right. And you'll take an older horse, say a horse like this with age, you leave her in the stall, her legs will start to stock up, meaning she'll start to fill up with fluid and whatnot from the inactivity. Yeah, horses were not made to be incarcerated in stalls. Man put them in there. They're meant to be out on the hook 24 hours a day, constantly moving. So when we bring them in there, into a stall, then we create unnatural conditions for them, so then we have to make some adjustments.
So this is helping to drain that fluid.
It helps keep the legs nice and clean, helps keep them from getting, it takes the stock up. If they get stocked up, you put them on this machine, it'll definitely take the fluid out of them. And the best part is, if it's an older horse, you don't have to grind the horse up physically through exercise in order to do it. Just by standing here stationary, we're still achieving the therapeutic benefits of movement without it. And as you can see by her body language, pardon me? You can see by her body language that, yeah, You've yet to have a horse here that just has not completely loved this. I've never had a horse that rejected it, and as we saw by the first horse, that was the first time they'd ever been exposed to it. And you would think that it would be such a foreign feeling that they would kind of freak out and jump and run away from it, because horses are fright and flight animals, but it's like the sensation that they experience from minute one is just so overwhelming that, and it doesn't take very long. My first concern when we first got the machine would be, you know, that I'd have to use it myself personally and be the only one that could apply the therapy. But Liz here, Jen, my assistant, they can apply it.
Oh, really?
The owner of this horse, who's a executive in a big, large corporation, she comes here. I taught her within 2 days. She does it. Put this mare on this machine, leave her standing here by herself, stand where you are, and the mare will just stand here on the machine and do it.
Wow.
And it's just nothing short of incredible. There you go, girl. Boy, I've tried them all. They do work, but this is the least, in my opinion, for the money, the amount of therapy that it employs and delivers, is the best thing I've ran into in 40 years in the horse business. Well, that isn't testimony right there. They're licking their chops. That doesn't mean I'm going to feed her. Oh yeah, she looks good. 18 years old. Take a look at her. Anybody with any kind of horse now, you can see that she's looking pretty good for her age.
Yep.
All right, this is a 16-year-old half Arabian, half Hackney horse that since she was 2 years old, and this was the horse that first raised my eyebrows as to the whole body vibration. He's the first horse that we tried it on, and like I said, 16 years old. If he was a car, he probably has 195,000 miles on him. And after the very first application of this machine, this horse transformed himself from a 16-year-old to a 4-year-old. In fact, and I know this is hard to believe, he looked better at 16 with this therapy employed than he did as a 4-year-old. So his name's Cloak and Dagger. It's a wonderful little horse, and we're going to show you how much he likes this therapy. And I key on all the spots that go all over the shoulders, because that's the front leg movement. Then up on the withers where the saddle's going to be, that's a really important place to apply the therapy, because that's where a lot of horses can end up getting sore in their backs. Even though getting sore in their back sometimes can be just a secondary cause from sore hocks and sore hind legs. There we go, there's that universal lick lip, and there you go. And there's other units out there where the horses just stand on it, and those are wonderful units as well. However, the advantage that I like to this unit personally is I can use it, and then I can also take it and I can apply it to all the parts of the horse's body. Their head, their neck, the rear end, the shoulders.
So you also use this? You also use this unit?
For myself?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Every day, at least 5 to 10 minutes. I work 7 days a week, 12, 14 hours a day, and yeah, this is 5 minutes that I don't bypass at all, because yeah, I can be totally wrung out. My legs like just totally worn like rubber. I can get on this machine for 5 minutes and get off it, especially like on a Friday night, going for fish. I'm ready to dance. Oh, buddy. And if you watch closely again, breathing here, very relaxed, very slow. It's a very relaxing effect on them. Loosens them up physically, and then also seems to loosen them up mentally as well. And there doesn't seem to be any parts of their body that they rejected. Primarily the legs and the main body, but I've been using it on the necks. Because the show horse has to carry his head and neck in a certain position to be competitive, and the more flexible he can be, the more content he can be. And when you're showing a horse in competition, it's paramount that the horse looks like it's enjoying himself instead of being antagonized. And this therapy certainly helps. And the thing of it is, for me, I'm a pretty hard sell on these therapies or anything in this world. But seeing is believing, and all you have to do is try this therapy once or twice on your own horse, and you'll just be amazed. The older horses, it makes them perform as if when they were younger, and the younger horses just takes it even to the next level. Combine this therapy with youth, and it definitely gives you a competitive edge over people that aren't using it. Yeah, and I think that the benefits exist before they ride and after they ride. It's just, especially if you've had a really hard workout, and the horse has really worked hard and extended himself and exerted put out a lot of energy and muscle. Yeah, it just puts him away and rejuvenates him. For myself personally, I just cannot believe, well, the first time you introduced it to me, I thought, oh, good vibrations. I know a song, Good Vibrations. But that was 5 minutes. Well, you remember, I tried it. You introduced me to it, and I thought, oh, man, I got off this thing, and I was just amazed. But I'll just go around and do all 4 feet when I do it. And then I also just started recently just going right up to the chest. I'm working it right on the chest. On your neck. We've put it through its paces, and it's been months and months and months and hundreds of hours of use on it, and so far it's been going just and the other advantage of applying that therapy for my own personal self is I'm holding that, I'm also getting the whole body vibrated the whole time. So now I'm like, oh yeah, I feel great.
It's okay. Ooh.
Tell you what, I'll do it on your own first. You can see this is a high-strung horse. It's a little suspicious about everything, and you can see the suspicion didn't last very long.
Okay.
But again, first time introduced to it, you can see just the high level of acceptability because they instantly feel the benefits of it. Not the ifs, ands, or whys, just the benefits. It feels good.
So what do you think, Leslie? Are you surprised the way he's acting, or relaxed?
He does look
at his
really
face.
relaxed. Yeah, exactly.
Because it has, without question, it has a very relaxing component to the therapy. I think the relaxation of the body, and then that relaxes the mind. Not that I'm a transcendental meditation expert. You can't make that up.
Oh. Ooh.
And that's typically his stiff area, is his right shoulder.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so that's perfect, but that's where he's got it.
Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, even I recognize his face seems so much more relaxed.
Mm-hmm. It feels good. I mean, after a few minutes and they get used to it, they're just kind of like, oh, you know, because it loosens everything up so much.
Whoa, easy boy. Yeah, so there's 2 horses on this video that have never seen this before. 2 that have and 2 that haven't. But you can see the acclimation, where they acclimate to it in a very big hurry. And the rapidity of acceptance is what's astonishing about it. This horse, yeah, I broke and trained this horse, and he's a warm blood and a big, strong, powerful horse, and yeah, kind of suspecting, and for him just to take it. And yeah, sure, there may be horses that are going to blow and snort at it a little bit, but within a few minutes, I've never had one that just didn't accept it and start with the licking their lips and just get totally immersed in it. Like they say, the proof's in the pudding, and this is some good vibrating pudding.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate that.
No problem. Good boy.
Oh, it's economically set up. This machine can be bought by the mom and pa that has 1 or 2 horses in their backyard. They can use it on themselves. They can use it on their dog, their cat. I use it on Riley here. My daughter's 9-year-old lab. He's a little arthritic in his front paws, has a little bit of a limp. We put him on the machine. You want to see him on the machine?
Yeah, put Riley in.
All right, let me get a lead line. Put Riley on the machine. Right, buddy? From arthritis, he's 9 years old. He's like me. He's entitled to have a little arthritis. What do we put on him? Both of them? We put both or just both? Yeah. Oh, buddy. Good boy, Riley. It's all right. Good boy. Okay. Come on, you're all right. You like that. That makes that front paw feel good. Yeah. Good boy, Riley. Good buddy. Okay. Boy, A. A. Come on, Mom, a little more. Come on. Okay. Good boy. A. Come on. A. Good boy, Riley. And a buddy. A. He has bones, tendons, ligaments, blood, living creature, whole body vibration.